Hey, what's going on guys, Oink here, and today we're in for the International B license test, which you'll find at the end of National A there on the right hand side. And of course, we'll just crack on with number 1, which puts us in the Volkswagen Scirocco R, and it's a simple slalom. You've got to dodge the cones. If you knock any of the cones down, you'll be disqualified. Just whack into the revs there. And up into third when you get the chance, and then I stay in third for the rest of the thing and just keep a careful eye on my throttle modulation, so kind of going between sort of 75%, 50%, and then dropping off, going in and out of the cones, trying to keep it nice and tight and precise, keeping close to the edge of the cones. And I bring in a 18.607, you need a 19 second for gold there. Reasonably easy, did it on my first try, so shouldn't be too challenging. And we can move on to number 2, which puts us in a Karma Eco Sports, which is a new car in the game. And we're at Bathurst, or Mount Panorama racing circuit. And this has us coming in, braking from high speeds into a little mini chicane sort of thing, kind of wide chicane, as you will. And I just brake, staying wide, and then you don't want to hit the curb on the inside because that will bounce you and push you wide, so dodge that and just kind of keep it nice and smooth in between the lines, and get a 17 flat there, and you need a 17.8 for the gold. And we can move on to number 3. I should point out at this point that each time I've been using traction control 0, so each time you'll need to go into your driving options and change the traction control to 0. But in number 3, we're taking the Ford Shelby GT500 at the Big Willow circuit of Willow Springs. Not an easy one, this one. It's a tricky corner to get right. The car has a lot of power, not that much grip, and the corner will have you understeering. I brake down into second, and then it's kind of a late apex there, and then apexing on that first cone, and then I missed the second apex there, but you want to be hitting that and coming out wide. Get a reasonably decent run out of there. So it wasn't too bad, and end up with a 17.5, and you need an 18 flat for gold, which means we can move on to number 4, which is at Brands Hatch GP circuit. And we're going all British combo here with the Aston V12 Vantage. Pretty beast of a car. I do enjoy driving this one. It handles quite nice, and we got a kind of successive right hand corners here. Each time you want to really focus on hitting that apex point there where the cones are, and then ending nice and wide. Back again, and then same again, braking third, hit the apex. I was just a meter off the apex, and then ending up wide on the left, and then back again. This one a little trickier, blind corner, you can't quite see it coming. Brake out wide, hit the apex, you'll end up wide. Keeping it nice and tight, nice and smooth. Try not to lose too much momentum. End up with a 26.7. Need a 28.5, so plenty of time in that one for the gold. And the last one puts us in a little bit of a dirt track situation, bit of rallying here in the Impreza Sedan WRX, and it's at the Toscana track. So we've got a nice little section of rally here to finish up the International B license. Trick to get a good top speed as you come off this ramp, shift into fourth. Get pretty good torque, and the car will just power out of the landing. Stay in fourth there, and I dab the brakes, and now it's just a kind of 50% throttle all the way through there. Really holding over to the left. Drop down into third, and basically just keep it tight all the way around. I really suck at rallying, to be honest. I mean, I wouldn't go that far, but I didn't really practice that much. I never driven it that much in GT5, so I'm not altogether familiar with it, but yeah, it got in 29.8. You need a 31 for gold, so it's pretty lenient given that it's the first attempt at rallying. But yeah, it might take a couple goes just to get a feel for the way the car moves on the dirt, but fairly simple, and that will earn you your International B license, which will of course allow you access to those International B events as we're moving on up through the career. And beating the license with just anything, all bronze will do you, and that'll get you a Scirocco R, as we drove in the first test here. And if you get all gold like I did here, you will also get a Mercedes-Benz SL55 AMG, which I took in a very nice red there. So that covers International B, sorry. I hope you guys found this video useful, and I'll see you guys soon. Peace.